Hello everyone, welcome back to, hello? Oh boy, stuff's broken again. Welcome back to Stuff Gets Broken. Just disappear for a second. Boop. Now keep rambling on behind the scenes. Sprout goes fishing. Sprout fishing. Let's see. News. Let's start with news. The fish book on Road Trip is finished. Finally finished. I have to get some of the skill things and, unlock some of the reels, and it should be done. The ending, I want to say it does change. I've seen the ending. I think it just changes a little bit if you get all the fish in the book. Just like a tiny thing at the end. So I'm gonna be re-recording that so you can see like the full ending. Other than that, everything's on track. Sorry I couldn't stream Sunday or Monday, and it's Tuesday. I was just dead to the world. Like, really just dead. Like a feeling that just goes beyond depression when you're just like, you know what, I'd rather just be in my dreamland. Then I remembered. Morning! Great day for fishing, ain't it? So, here I am. Fishing. Gotta finish this. Because I enjoy these games, I enjoy streaming. But when the dream world calls to you sometime, it's like, just can't say no. Anyway, let's go to the fishing. I will say I've been having a little bit of audio trouble. Probably hear it. Oh, there, it fixed itself. I was having audio trouble, now it's fixed itself. Good. Good, great, excellent. Anyway, let's get on with the fishing. As you can see also, I have, new shirt. I've been messing around with some shaders. I tried to mess around with like the basic decal shader just to animate one of the textures, but no one would help me, and the internet is woefully unhelpful. They're just like, open the shader graph. You know what that, you don't know what that means in Unity. Opening the shader graph in Unity means you have to change the default renderer for all of your materials. And it's a pain. Because you have to put all the materials in the shader graph. It just doesn't accept it like this is just a normal, like, default unlit shader. It doesn't accept that. It wants the shader graph default unlit shader. Don't think we had any quests. I think we got the quest done. I think we're just on missions. Yeah, you can hear some of the noise coming through. Let me make sure it's on the right channel. Alright, it is. Now it looks like my leap motion's doing pretty good. I toned down my ring light, so it should be more responsive. But yeah, my shirt here. It's the Poyomi shader. I really didn't want to mess with the Poyomi shader, but everybody's like, yeah, just use the Poyomi shader. I'm like, I really just want to animate on a decal. How hard is it? Apparently it's like super hard. Look at this, like almost 10 minutes in and no fishing. Looks like rain tonight. I should wrap things up early and head back. That's it. That's all this is. Nightcrawler! I need 2. No time limit. Let's go! I do notice that, like, the noise happens when it goes into low power mode for some reason. Like that, when it goes to the black screen. So I have a new hair texture. I have a new shirt texture. It's Poyomi. I really don't want to use Poyomi because it's just overkill for what I needed to do, but like I said, no one would help me animate. Like, just take a decal shader and be like, alright, I just want to animate the decal, or the not decal. I just like, use the Poyomi shader, and like I said, all the things online were very unhelpful. I even tried to take apart, like, other shaders, but they're like, they have so much other stuff going on with them, it was just hard to tell, like, which was the animation part. Do I have one of you? I don't think I have one of you. Wait, I think I have one of you. So I complained about how could you eat this thing that it was big for the mouth. I'm trying to work on getting more clothing options, but that in itself is a pain in the ass because, well, you have to basically create. I should have started out with just a head, no body. Because in Vroid, the only way you can change clothes is if you have just basically a head, and then you just have the rest of the clothes are just the body, no head, and you just basically swap the bodies in. But since basically the Vroid, since I've gone into Unity and added a bunch of Unity stuff, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I basically have to take my default model, get my head, just my head, put it back into Unity, copy over what I have, like my spores, which I broke and I had to fix. That was a thing. So my spores aren't like they used to be, but I guess, you know, breaking things and fixing them gets you into learning how to make it to begin with. I mean, basically it's only my spores I wanted to copy over, and since I already broke them anyways, I might as well just redo everything. Because the rest of it is just materials, and I can just drag drop materials, so... I also had it that my little ear tails didn't go through my body, but now they go through my body again. Like, I put collision on them, and they're not doing their collision right. Like, I think the part next to the ear is colliding right, but when you get to the tips, like, the collider just decides to give up. Even though I did put colliders on the little tips so they wouldn't collide, but oh well. Oh man, gonna have to redo this one. Pouring outside. The rain started in the middle of the night and it's turned into a drenching downpour. Mingled with the roar of the rain is a sound with the tick-tock rhythm. Not that TikTok, this other TikTok. I have a bad feeling about this. My intuition was right, the roof is leaking. There's water dripping into the room from several places. Fortunately, it seems like the other rooms don't have any leaks. I put buckets under the drips for now. They changed the sound dramatically now that the room is filled with a chorus of pitter-patters. I remember something that my dad once said about leaking roofs. Isn't it amazing how a leaky roof makes rain become an orchestra? No, it becomes a problem, a very expensive problem. Dad was a genius at finding the positive side of everything, but deep inside, he was dead. His good spirits were infectious, so I happily helped put out buckets and pans to give voices to the dripping rain. And then it drove me insane. But that was okay, since I was part Ismithian. And insanity is something I dealt with on a daily basis, being from the Lovecraftian horror. But now, all alone here, I'm thinking about the repairs I'll have to make to the roof tomorrow, which is kind of depressing. You know, maybe I should have just stuck with my wife and kid in a house that doesn't leak. Also, sorry for nearly dying on stream last time. I was just drinking and then my model was just slumped over and it was just too funny. How did Dad always find the bright side? What was the secret? Crushing depression. When there's nothing, when you can't go any lower, so you can only see things as being higher. Listen to that scream. Hey you, how's it going? There isn't much around here, but it's a nice place. So why do you have a completely decked out fishing shop? Oh, I should, I have been watching, the fishing anime, the Breakwater anime. It's starting to get really annoying. It's the club advisor that's just, like, she would be arrested, probably. And it's kind of killing the whole mood of the show. I just remembered I was going to do something with my background. There we go. I got the in Road Trip, I got I took a snapshot of the place where you get the legend from. Lake is beautifully dressed in the vivid colors of... I read that as hell. I'm sorry, I read that as hell. Like, the lake is beautifully dressed in the vivid colors of hell. It's not hell. The lake is beautifully dressed in the vivid colors of fall. Another day of fishing ahead. What happened to the promise? What happened to this? What happened to searching for clues? Why is the red squid a cube? I have 5 minutes. Can I do it? Probably not. This is like, gets into like some Sega bass fishing here. I could go for that nice little red cube of meat. I thought squid was like clear. Or did they like put something on it to make it more attractive to fish? I hope you're the fish I'm going for. I wasn't paying attention. Wait, was that a salmon? What was I going for? Okay, that is a salmon. That is a pink salmon. That is not pink. I know, it's probably pink on the inside. Like, I don't think squid... No, squid's saltwater. Why are we fishing in, freshwater with saltwater bait? Like, stuff that would eat the saltwater. There we go. Gotta kind of encourage the fish to bite on it. I'm like, yeah, I want you to bite it. Yeah, come on, come on. Fish doesn't figure out, hey, it sounds like they want me to bite it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm asking too many questions. Maybe it's tasty to the fish because it's foreign, and the fish actually like to want to try something new. Eesh. Well... apparently I don't have what I need. Don't tell me this is the fish that I was supposed to catch. This was the fish I was supposed to catch, right? How dare there be other fish in the lake? Fish, what the hell were you doing with that rock? Damn it. I hate how sometimes I can push it up to like the max, like, tension and it doesn't break. But then it's like... you just kind of... just get, like, just accidentally get there and then it snaps. And like, come on. Specifically have this rod for line durability. Little piece of meat hanging out of its mouth. It's kind of cute. I'm gonna time over here. I caught 2 fish! They're not the ones I need. Like, I just don't quite get the arbitrary, like, time limit on some of these. Like, why do I have to catch these 2 fish in, like, ears itching? In 5 minutes. Skip! No, it was the pink salmon! I was right! I was doing good! I had 2! Probably had to be large or something. I hope everybody out there is, you're not what I want. You go away. Neither of you are what I want. This squid's not for you. Damn it! A waste of my time, goldfish. You're rejected. Damn it! Where did all the salmon go? Honestly, if these are real goldfish, they would have bit on it by now. goldfish will, like, eat anything. Come on, you're what I need. Yeah, there we go. Fish on! I still haven't tried out the other fishing game. I might try it out after this. Like that one with the girl in it that has the bandage on her sock, that one. Which was like hooked on bass fishing something in Japan. It's like I almost instinctively know what arrow is gonna pop up. Okay, large. Got 1 minute. Come on, salmon, where the hell are you? You're not what I need! Unless you are what I need, which I don't think you are. You are what I need. Come on, Silver Sis. Please be mission target. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, fish. Yeah, don't put that word there, captions. A tiny little goldfish. And I still made a grade B. While I was cleaning up, I found a small pair of old eyeglasses. I remember seeing them before. They're the ones Dad wore. My dad didn't always have to wear glasses, but at a certain point he started needing them. Especially for reading and writing. He was, farsighted? Like, most of the people that wear glasses are, nearsighted people. I think that's how it goes. Farsighted means you can see far away, nearsighted means you can see close up. As a kid, I didn't really get why he suddenly needs glasses, because he's old and, like, can't read shit close up. Or was, maybe he was 20/20? I don't know. I don't know how sight works. All I know is I can see stuff really close and I can't see stuff far away. And some people are the opposite, and then the people with 20/20 vision are just fooling themselves. Now I know. His eyes were aging. Even my dad couldn't beat Father Time. I was curious. Blah, 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 blah. I was curious, so I tried the glasses on. Everything looked blurry. Yes, I still don't need glasses! No, or the prescription, it wasn't for you, because you can... The prescription that he needed wasn't the kind of prescription that you need. Well, I guess that's one thing I can say I beat Dad at. Eyesight! Yeah, well, you're young. Wait until you get however old he was. Making sure you leap motion that you're still working on me. I like how, like, we start a plot thread and then we drop it. Like, oh, there's this toy robot. Guess I got a toy robot now. Oh, there was a promise. That was it. That was it. We didn't even, like, figure out what the promise was. Ooh, quest. Skip. I've been watching that, what's it? The YouTube series about the NPC. Like in Skycraft. Where like most of the PCs are like skip, 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 except. Sorry, but my dad is out fishing and I'm the only one. Are all the dads kind of deadbeats in this game? Like every single one of them? Our dad, the player, this poor woman's dad. How's your fishing going? I remember going fishing with you and your dad as a kid. It was so much fun, especially when we went to the ocean. And then he got eaten by a shark. Your dad taught me how to fish. I learned it from the best teacher. Many-bar, goatfish, and grass puffer are my favorite. Is it many-bar or many-bar? Or mani-bar? Our grass puffer is the one that you usually find for sale in pet shops, like the tiny ones. I like, one of my friends had an aquarium with like tiny little puffer fish in it. You think you can catch them for me? Sure, as long as there's no time limit. Give me a many-bar goatfish and a grass puffer. I have fond memories. Can I just dig them out of my aquarium? Be like, here, fish. So how many do I need? 5 each? 5 each. Size... I guess when it says size small, there's basically small or bigger. I have a feeling some of the quests we're gonna get are basically be like medium or bigger, or I only want the big ass ones. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of my cart for... salmon. Let's put the mediums in there. That's what I did last time. Spend my money on a bunch of aquarium toys. There is a mysterious fish at this location. I might just fish it just to see what the mysterious fish is. Let's do that. After this, let's just discover the mysterious fish. Do I just not have the bait on the specific bait for this fish unlocked? Maybe not. Oh, I forgot to mention, you're not what I need. It'd be kind of cool in some of these fishing games, like, you know how you get worms for, like, your default infinity bait? Like, you can upgrade the default infinity bait. That's like, it'd still work on, like, lower class fish, but, like... Or, you know, maybe just add a new infinity bait. Because sometimes you need, like, the lesser fish, the trash tier fish. How are you? Oh, you're a mackerel. Holy mackerel. I don't know. My ideal fishing game would, like, be cute and colorful, kind of anime-esque, but not, like, anime trademark-esque. Anime trademark emoji-esque. I like the anime, or they call it anime, but like, there's manga style, like, and then there's anime manga style, which is like, Bandai Namco, the Saint Seiya, the Captain Tsubasa, you know, where they're actually mimicking the actual, like, manga style in the, in 3D. Which I suppose you could say it's anime since it's animation, but like, it's like not the anime style when if it has an anime. It's more like the manga style, complete with like lines and hatching and everything. But what I mean, you know, is kind of like the generic anime style. Something cutesy, nothing pandering to, like, gross otaku. You know, something that, like, everybody can play, not just, like, a certain sliver of the population. Feels good. Let's put the hook on that fish's, like, head, like, boonk. Hey, fish! Wanna eat this? Sure you do. Like, I think, Fishing Resort had a good style. You know, I just want the clothing to look like fishing clothing for everybody, not like all the guys get all of this clothing and all the women are just bikinis straight across the board. Like, that's just, you know, it's for dudes. Like, only for dudes. It's like, and if you want to play a woman, you have to cater to dudes. It's like, no, I want the female players to also be comfortable, like, maybe, like, both characters get, like, you want to wear the Speedo for your male character? Sure. Sure, whatever. You want a bikini? I guess. Sure, here. Bikinis for everyone. But also, if you want to wear, like, the, purring again. Like, if you want to wear, like, all the fish tackle and everything, everyone should be able to wear, like, all the clothing. Maybe I'm not even just gonna have any gendered, like, you don't pick a gender, you just have a character. And you make the character look how you want the character to look. And, like, in-game, no one's really gonna refer to you by any pronouns. You're just gonna be the fisher person. I think my stream died. The stream up. There we go. I don't know if it's I don't know if it went down and it's back up or if it just never went down because this thing. Probably screwed up my leap motion because I opened my window, which is still daylight outside. Great day for fishing. Ain't it? I'm not catching the fish I need. Like, I know what fish I need, but I'm just kind of like fishing, like, whatever fish gets stuck to the end of the line, I'm just reeling it in. Oh, puffer. A puffer. There we go. So this is freshwater pufferfish, or am I on the ocean? I think I'm on the ocean. So I only thought, well, no, that was a freshwater pufferfish. Those tiny ones. Well, maybe not. It was a rich person. My friend was rich, so maybe they had a saltwater aquarium. So I know saltwater aquariums are a pain in the ass to take care of. I had another friend who had a saltwater aquarium. Maybe all my friends had saltwater aquariums. I'm the only one that had a freshwater aquarium because they're kind of easy to take care of. You only have to worry about the tap water and to just dechlorinate it. And I know some people worry about ammonia and all that, but for some reason I've never had to worry about that. I mean, when you have goldfish, you need to clean the tank a while because, like, they're little poop factories. But, like, other fish, like, they just, well, besides the one that just instantly died off because they were kind of mistreated at the pet shop. But I've had, like, these coolie loaches for a while now. Like, a seriously long while. And they're still alive. Well, I'm not sure if these are the original Coolie Loaches or like the offspring of Coolie Loaches. I think it's my original Coolie Loaches, but like I said, I'm not sure. If it's like the offspring of Coolie Loaches, that's cool. If it's like the original, that's also cool. Like, how long do these fish live? Apparently forever. Like, every fish I've ever had in my life has lived literally forever. Except for the ones that I've accidentally killed. Which was a sad tale because I read... Like, you can put some salt in the freshwater aquarium to, like, make the water a bit easier on the fish. I read the wrong side of the box. If that tells you what happened to the fish. And I feel so bad about it. Like, I feel honestly really guilty. I really miss those fish. I had a dojo loach and a goldfish. But like every other goldfish before that's lived like almost forever. Like 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Before it finally like gave up the ghost. But if you take care of goldfish, they'll like live, they'll grow forever and live forever. And I'm talking the ones that, like, you buy at the pet shop in the feeder tanks. Like, 10-cent goldfish. Get 10 years out of them. Or like the one I got at a fair was living pretty good. Like those county fairs where like all the fish are kind of like really abused, like, you know, seriously. I saved one and took it home. Well, at the time we were like, we had all the stuff for the fish, so it was probably a bad idea, but, you know, I feel sorry for animals. Like, fish are especially abused. Everybody thinks it's a fish that has no feelings. It's like, fish have feelings, we just don't understand how they express them. Like, goldfish actually have very complex culture. But then again, I'd suppose dolphins and whales don't care about fish feelings either. And, you know, they're about as intelligent as we are. Probably more intelligent because they don't have capitalism. You're not the fish I want. I need more of the pink fish. The goat fish. I don't know who's looked at a purple fish and so that looks like a goat. Apparently somebody did. Like, I get some people name things to be funny, like that person that named a particle Sonic the Hedgehog. And I know if I ever found, like, a new something or other, I would name it something to draw attention to it. something probably silly if when you think about it. Or like that dinosaur that was named Hogwarts, which now that's a very unfortunate name given the given J.K. Rowling's predilections now. I mean, I guess she always had the predilections. I mean, if you're writing Christian question mark fiction, you're kind of maybe not a good person. I know there's people who are gonna be saying, like, there's some Christian people out that aren't bad people, and you know, there are Christians out there that aren't bad people, but like, the ones that have to, like, shout it off the mountaintops that they're Christians have usually not been good people. They're kind of like gamers in manhood. They have to shout their manhood off the mountaintops and specifically do misogyny to prove how masculine they are and not feminine or whatever. And like the rest of us are like, can you just not? Can you just, you know, just be I guess a normal human? Like, you know, like just be like, oh hey, there's this thing that I don't like and I'm just gonna, you know, just not use it in a video game. Instead of saying, I want this to be gone permanently. I see you there, men that complained about the Mobius main character, that you couldn't have one fucking male character appeal to, like, not your target group and demanded he wear more clothing. Or, like, there's too much cock jiggle in Saints Row. Let's get rid of that! How about the boob jiggle? Oh no, we're not touching that. Like, screw what women think. We're gonna get rid of this jiggle. Or in Conan Exiles, the schlong slider. We're gonna scale that back because really huge, long dongs are offensive. Scale back the boob slider? No. And it's always been like, one gets scaled back but the other doesn't at all. Like, it's pretty damn obvious who's feeling uncomfortable being a human being. And it's like, all the women have to have massive breasts and all, and they don't care how it makes how it makes women feel. Like, that sexuality is being shoved in their faces all the fucking time. Like, it's literal pornography being shoved into faces all over the place. But, like, you know, dick bulges for men? No, can't have that. That makes men uncomfortable. Making women uncomfortable? We don't care about that. And I mean, it's kind of even sad that, like, Otome games specifically aimed at women, they don't really have a lot of male sexualization in there at all. Like, seriously, like, it's just, it's not like, this is just not balanced, because, like, if you put that in there, it would make men uncomfortable. Even though this game is specifically not aimed at men, we still have to consider men's feelings on this game that's not aimed at them. Elite Motion, where are you at? Okay, now what about the fish I caught? Can I just go shopping for a new rod in the... I guess I can! Alright, I need one more goatfish and 3 more puffers. Yeah, you can hear the screeching of the feedback. Aim at the puffer. It's also still a red worm. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know. It's just I get tired of all of this shit catering the men. Like, so you're uncomfortable. Join the rest of us that have been uncomfortable for a long time. And like, some of this stuff is like stuff you can turn off in the settings. Just turn it off and don't look back. If a specific armor it makes you uncomfortable, don't wear it. But of course the thing is they don't want anybody else to wear it either because they don't want to see it on anybody else. Too fucking bad. They want to wear that. It's just kind of like, just get over it. Just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't really have a, feelings on stuff. Like, I do, but like I also don't. Like if I'm out in public and somebody's wearing something, like, that, you know, that if it was in a game I'd be like, that's terrible, please don't. But if they're wearing it out in public, I'm just like, it's just what they want to wear. Okay, whatever. I don't really have any comments on it. They're a human being. They're a human being and they're wearing clothes. I mean, even if they were probably naked, I would probably not say anything, because, like, they're a human being. They're a human being. And they're just not wearing clothes. I know I'm supposed to actually remember where all these fish are, so I can, like, go straight to the spot, but I'm just kind of like, I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I'm mostly talking about clothes and, like, video games and stuff, to where, you know, you see all the quote-unquote anime titties all the time, and it's like, how about a game with, like, not anime titties? Like, how about just a game? How about make it about the gameplay, not about, like, how we're catering to a very niche audience. That's not even what I said at all, captions. Which I guess, like, for real fishing, it's catering to a male audience, but also, like, it's not really catering in, like, the sexual sense. It's like, you want fishing, here you go. Here's fish. And even Road Trip Adventure with, Alice. Like, she was a character. She was just a character that happened to be female. Of course, put into the cooking role, but, like, she was a person. She wasn't, like, the one wearing a skimpy-ass bikini, like, jiggling all over the place. It wasn't that type of game. But, like, it just seems like all of these not that type of games just cram that in there to be that type of game. Like, why do we have to do that? I know, because the people making the game want that, because they just have no control. Like, male people, like, would you not buy a game if it doesn't have anime titties in it? And if it actually had good gameplay, like the gameplay was what you wanted, and it just was like, there are women in here that are just, they're wearing proper armor and stuff? Like, would you just not buy it because there's just not enough porn factor in there? Because I see a lot of people buy these, like, porn games, and they're like, well, it's about the gameplay. So if it was about the gameplay, and there wasn't any porn in there, would you still buy the game? Or would you be like, the women just don't appeal to me, I'm not buying this game? And because then that your whole argument of it's about the gameplay just completely crumbles. Because, like, it's obviously not about the gameplay if it doesn't have the element you say that you want in there, and then it's like, well, I can't play it without this other element. And it's like, no, it was about that other element. No! Damn you! Fucking deep fish. Eat more fish. But not the ones I need to fish. Just depopulate except for the goatfish and the puffers. I don't know, it's just, there's a type of game I like that's very niche, and they've basically pornified it and pedophiled it to where it's like, it's just gross now, and it's like, it's already niche, and then you made it even more fucking niche. Like, to where there's only like 3 people that want this. It's like games like Wizardry to 3D dungeon style, like... There were actually some good ones, like El Menage, which has never gotten its second installment in English, and there's, I think, up to 3 now. El Menage, Wizardry, there's like Wizardry, Labyrinth of Lost Souls, but there's also was another one before it that never became in English. There's all the PS2 Gaiden Wizardry games, like, in Japan. I swear they swapped the fish on me. There was a class of heroes that got out to 2nd G, and 3 was supposed to come out, but, like, Gaijin Works, I think that was them, just dropped the ball on that, which it's not coming out. It's for PSP, and it's like... I mean, Sony is dropping PSP support completely, so... I'd have to be PSP on Vita. Which I don't think people are gonna buy a PSP for Vita game because of the way the Vita scales the PSP. Like, I remember they said, just putting my spine straight again. Like, the way they said it was like, they used to be like, you could turn off you could use ratio and turn off the bilinear filtering, and then they got rid of that for whatever reason, or you can't turn it off, and the ratio is garbage to where it makes everything like blur filter. Like, what, I don't know if you know when you resize an image and you get, like, these chunkiness to the lines to it. Like, it had that going on, like, it was rescaled improperly. And then, like, bilinear was, like, just default on, and it's, like, gross. Like, I don't know why people like bilinear filterings on their video games. No! Why did you miss? Yeah, there we go. But Elmenage, both Elmenage 1 and Elmenage Gothic is on PC. But that's good. Legend of Labyrinth of Lost Souls is on PC. It was originally only on PS3. I'd like to see like more of the Wizardry games come out, like the Japanese ones. Also, there's School of the Round, Swords of the School of the Swords of the Round. It's Sapphire Wing came out. Like they finally on PC released the Stranger of Sword City, the updated one, and then they released the something Sapphire Wing, or Wings of Sapphire or something, which is a School of the Round Knights. It's set in the same universe. Like, I want to see more of that. Less of Moero Chronicle, Demon Gaze, less of that. I know people are like, it's a good game. Yeah, but the graphics, you know? Like the whole everything's a female monster kind of thing is just kind of not, it's gross. Give me my dungeon RPG that's like hot, sexy dudes that are all like monsters. Like they have just horns in there. They're a monster. And they have like they're part snake. There you go. But like they're naked because you know snakes don't wear clothes. I guess they feel like women wouldn't be into that, but like, for a long time women are into RPGs and stuff. So a turn-based, grid-based, first-person dungeon RPG would almost be great. But I guess they don't think women are sexual, you know, like what, you know, hot dudes that are like, not wearing clothes. Women aren't into that! Yes, they are. Yes, they're very much into that. It's just they want women to be, we want women to be pure, but also throwing themselves on men, but also not. Like, seriously, like what? It's like, come on, society, which is it? And of course women never get to define that. It's not what they want, ever. It's like women have to be open to unprotected sex, but we're also making abortions illegal. And you're gonna be at fault if you get pregnant. But don't you dare like make your boyfriend wear a condom if he doesn't want to. Like, what the hell, society? What the hell? You can't have it both ways. You have to be, yes, women have sex. Also, we're gonna cover your birth control, and up to abortion, up to and including abortion. We're gonna make sex safe for you all. We're gonna make sure all the guys have their HPV vaccines. So, you know, and every other vaccine they can get for any kind of STD, we're gonna make it safe for you to have sex with dudes. So you'll want to have sex with dudes so they can shut up about not having sex. This episode is very not for children. I wouldn't say it's like 18 plus, but it's definitely more an adult conversation. And to the backdrop of a fishing game, because what else am I going to talk about? Fish go on hook, I pull fish in. Look fish. Fish cute. Not the biggest one, but whatever. I think I got on this tangent because of video games. I got on this tangent because I was like, this is the game, the fishing game I want. Like, Fishing Star World Tour, that's very much along the lines of what I want. Although having, like, the female, the guide, like, I know it's trying to appeal to a male audience. Like, oh, this cute girl's going to show me how to fish. Like, let me pick a cute guy that's going to show me how to fish. And then I will be master over him with my fishing technique. My ultra super rod and lure, my blue dragon shining sky force lure technique. Yes, thank you, Captions, for totally wrecking that. Don't do it, big fish. Don't do it. There we go. I think I'm full on goatfish now, but we'll see. I think I mentioned last time the type of fishing game I also wanted was one that does, like, just don't have a PC at all. Like, just have a rod. Like, you are the fisher person, and they, like... To remove gender entirely, just call you the fishing master. Even if you're, like, level 1 and you're learning how to fish, you are the fishing master. Or they could be like, you're the fishing rookie, the fishing, I don't know, adept, and then the fishing master. Like, you don't have to put gender in your games. You can just use, like, titles, like... And then you can use singular they, but I know people are shocked and grasp their pearls for singular they. Like, oh my god, you can't do that even though Shakespeare did it. I guess ultimately, it's just leave people alone. Like, singular they isn't gonna destroy your world or anything. And if you're like, well, that's not how grammar works, let me tell you something about English. English doesn't work. It's a completely kind of broken language. Big fish. Big puffer. No! Oh well. I think I see why the big ones are colored differently, just so you can recognize they're the big ones. Like, I know there's some fishing games on the PC that are like default male. Like, why do you even have to have a character at all? But, like, if I was to have characters in fishing games, because, like, Fish Island, had a fashion to it, to where, you know, let the player create a character. Don't gender the character at all. It's like, here's a character. Select a body type, body style. None of the body styles are gendered at all. Just, and then, like, select, like, the features. All the features are, like, since it's like you only have one character thing, you can just, they're all the same. Like, they might be kind of slightly scaled to fit, like whatever face shape, just so, like, your eyes aren't, like, going off the side or whatever, you know, to, like, stick them on the face. But, like, you know, just let people create a character. And then just try and just bypass pronouns completely by, like... always talking to the character, like, with you. Or calling them the fishing master. You're not what I want, but I guess you're what I need. Like, you know, you just don't have to you don't have to are you a boy or a girl? You can just be like, make your character look the way you want. With our basic default clothing, and then you can unlock the rest of it in the game, like, through gameplay. Like, you can't get the Super Ultra Adeptus Master Robe until, you know, you've actually fished the legendary fish up. But you can, like, get fish points and buy stuff in the shop and make your character look how you want. Like, you know, with the most ridiculous outfits in fishing, like, I want an evening, like, I'm going fishing in a tuxedo. Yeah, that's my style. Tuxedo fishing. Just like the most wildly inappropriate things to go fit. Or like a racing outfit, like, after I get done fishing, I'm gonna race my car. I mean, equivocally with, like, the most inappropriate rods, too. Like, the racing rod that, like, has wheels on it for absolutely no reason whatsoever, except that it looks like a car. Or, like, the road trip adventure to where this has, like, a sparkling dolphin jumping through hoops lure. They're, like, the most rainbow magical girl looking rod ever. And that's, like, the best rod in the game. Like, you know, just ridiculous stuff like that. Cause I found out the master, not the legendary, but the master rod in there looks kind of even more like a magical girl rod. It's got, like, wings on it. I think I did show it on screen, but it's got, like, I unlocked the reel, and the reel is, like, rainbowy with wings on it, and it's just great. Like, you know, that kind of ridiculousness. Like, it's a fishing game. Let's have the realistic parts for the people who want to be realistic, and let's have, like, the just totally offbeat parts for all the people that want to be offbeat. Like, I want my magical girl fishing, or I want my, magical boy fishing? My Saint Seiya fishing? Like, imagine, like, any of the gold saints from Saint Seiya with, like, rods on the side of a lake or an ocean. Well, I mean, there's Misty Lizard. Or was it Lizard Misty? The one that was like, Kamio, like, God, I'm pretty. That guy. Who got... Who, like, went into the middle of the ocean and got naked. Imagine him naked with a rod. Like, with just a fishing rod. And all the other saints are like, why are you fishing naked? And he's like, I don't need my armor to fish. I can burn my Cosmo. Like, without... I can burn my Cosmo to catch this fish. And then nobody questions why they're fishing. That's the thing. They just nobody questions it. But you know, it's like if you have the ridiculousness there, then you can have crossovers. And suddenly the sun went down. I just want games that just aren't catering very specifically to one type of audience. Just make it so everybody feels comfortable playing the game. And I mean everybody. Like, well, maybe I mean more like the women feeling comfortable, because, you know, everything already caters to the men feeling comfortable. And they're not gonna put in anything that makes men uncomfortable. Which is why I was talking about the dungeon games, because like you can get like the character portraits, and they're not like they're just pictures of people. They're not overly sexualized or whatever. And like in El Menage and stuff, you can import your own pictures. You'll want to see all that kind of stuff that I just don't want to see. You can put it in the game yourself, and I don't really have to see it unless I kind of accidentally trip upon your YouTube page or whatever, but then again, I could just as easily bypass it. Alright, Sprout has to take a break here. Sprout will be back. Let me start my recording again. Because, like, nobody needs to see the BRB screen in, like, YouTube. What was I ranting about before I left? Guess I already got them all. Sweet. You did it! Wow, well done. Manibar, goatfish, and grasshoppers remind me of you told me that. I learned a lot from him. He was actually my first crush. Hahaha, surprise. Wait. Kinda gross. You were like how young and how he was like how old? I mean, obviously old enough to be a father. We were around back then. Lures for lakes, take it. It's all yours. Just took my gratitude. This lure that I will lose upon catching the first fish. Looks like my dad is home. Take me to the ocean next time. 10 dimpled trout spoon. Welcome. Alright, power. I forget what power does. I might just get the Violet Sapphire rod just for the looks. Aqua Dolphin! That's the one that comes back in Road Trip Adventure, I think? The Dolphin Rod? Don't be suckered by the price. Average power, average durability, just more speed, and gives you points. How come I get a feeling I'm gonna need this rod to get the max points? Like, the durability is like 0. I'm gonna pass for now. Let's go do some missions. Like, that should pop up after I press X on do you want to continue fishing? Do you want to return to the thing? I got 28 bits. Well, look at that. The rock is still there. Like, we went on from glasses to, now we're talking about rocks, like robots, and the rocks, putting my thing back on. Go. Yeah, I opened my window and now it's like, I can't see anything, it's too bright. Yeah, well, my room's hot, deal with it. The rock's still there, and then immediately into here. Sockeye salmon with the thing we just got. Okay, seriously, what is with that line noise? Go down and then up. I'll totally, like, forget that. Maybe not that low into the grass. What else could I talk about? Yeesh. Did I get target already? No. I think I was talking about my ideal fishing game. I think I pretty much laid it out what I want. I will say I'm gonna attempt to play Fishing Spirits or Sooty Spirits. I think it was called something else in English. It's it's the ridiculous arcade fishing game that has like these reels, these toys that you can buy that have like a game in them, but you could also hook them up to like the arcade version of it. And the toys are like $40. $40, $50? Something like that. Japan gets all the cool shit. We're still stuck on Tamagotchis with like black and white LED screens that we charge $30 for. Japan's moved on to like Tamagotchis with like, I don't know. Oh hey, wind. I didn't want the curtain to go down, but I guess the curtain's down now. And like, I don't think there's like any girls version of it. Like, there's no like magic rod, magical gulp, something. Girls get these like shit, what was it called? Pretty Rhythm, Kirata, Pre-chan, Pre-para. Like these fashion dancing games where it spits out cards for you, like printed cards, like with your character on it, wearing like whatever outfit that you get, which I think is pretty fucking neat, which wouldn't fly over here because, well, we have certain laws against marketing directly to children. Combine that, since it's kind of a loot box. Damn. I found that same rock today. It's a spot that I loved as a kid. A big rock jutting out into the lake. It's still there, not like it could go anywhere. Well, I mean, you could have construction that just takes your rock away and puts a, I don't know, parking lot there. I love standing on top of that rock. It gave me a higher vantage point and made me feel like I had grown-ups' view of the world. But as a kid, I wasn't able to climb up on the top of the rock by myself. I needed my dad to help me. Now I can climb it all by myself. I'm not sure whether I feel happy about that or sad. Turns out his father wasn't dead all along. Just like in another part of Japan. It's funny, my dad never once climbed up the rock himself. He always just stood below, looking up at me with a little grin on his face. That was the rock where I found out that's the rock where all the drunkards go to piss on. Oh, now I remember. Dad was afraid of heights. Yeah, that's what he told you. Was he genuinely scared of high places? Makes me smile a little to think that my dad actually had a weakness. But his smiling face when he helped me climb the rock was 100% genuine. that, and he was probably traumatized from that time, like he got bitten by a shark when he was standing on a rock that just leapt out of the water and be like, whee! Actually supposed to be little stars going across my my shirt. Let's do another mission. It's chilly this morning. Yeah, I could write the story to this game. It's not hard. It's just it's chilly this morning. Today it rained. I woke up this morning, I wasn't quite feeling like myself. I turned into a cockroach. Was careless and didn't bring a coat, thinking winter was still far away. And that's it. That's all we get for exposition. Well, at least I didn't use too many of my lures. It would be kind of nice if Natsume just had their real fishing collection, where they have, like, all the games. I wasn't even paying attention on how this lure works. It looks like it has its little arm up that it's, like, holding on to the line. I don't think it's... No, I'm not going after goatfish. Actually, that's the hook. You're not what I need either, I don't think. Yeah, I was going for them striped ones that I always hate. Are pufferfish in the parrotfish category? I think they have, like, beaks. I could be wrong. But it'd be nice if they, like, had a whole collection of all the real fishing games. Up to just before Road Trip Adventure, since Road Trip Adventure can be bought on PC. And, like, they were optimized for PC play, you know? Or, like, whatever platform. Like, if it's the PS1 games, like, they have, like, ratioed properly, with, like, maybe some stuff on, like, the sides, the letterboxing of, like, the logo, or, like, some fish imagery that maybe you could change. And, like, the Vita version, like, a tiny little letterboxing on the top and the bottom. Or maybe with the Vita version, since it's so recent, they could just change the rate of the resolution to, like, a 6:9. Hey, what was I going for? Spotted knife tail, it's those little bastards. I don't think I've ever fished one up. I don't know why I'm calling them that. You're not what I need. Neither of you are. Are they, like, lower on the bottom of the floor? You it? But no, you're not it. A salmon. Flee crab, flee! That's not what I said at all, captions. I said, flee, little crab. Flee. Damn, you ate my crab. I said, damn, you ate my crab. Yeah, this little pufferfish ain't no scrub. Scrub is a fish that ain't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Trying to flail at me. I don't know, what do fish do? Flap, they flop. They do that fish thing. They swim. I'm gonna run out of crabs. You're what I need. Come on, fish. I don't know what these captions think I'm saying, but Monfils? What the hell is a Monfils? Probably some French thing. You are not what I'm looking for. You, however, are. Come on, try again. Come on. Try again. Not you. No! Like, I was trying to catch, like, these puffers all, like quest mission, and then like suddenly when I don't need them they're all in my bait. Leave my little Krabby alone. Krabby is not for you. Provolone Robbie, yes, that's exactly what I said. That's what I need. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, like, if Natsume made a real fishing collection. Like, I don't know how they do the DS, 3DS games. I guess maybe side-by-side screens, or, you know, you can, like, just configure it. Or press a button to swap between the screens. Maybe it'd probably be more work to make a real fishing collection than just, you know, probably not for, like, the PSX, PS2. Was there one for the, PS3? I'd have to check. Put them all in a collection. Like, maybe skip DS, 3DS, maybe make that a different collection. I don't know. Ah! Got piles of pufferfish. I guess I really didn't think that I'd like the real fishing collection. Or like real fishing in general. It's like Road Trip Adventure doesn't play like this, but then it's like, you know, hey, it's not a bad fishing game. Still haven't tried any of the American ones, like the Strike, Cabalas, Rapalas. I think there is a Kabbalah and a Rapala, and they're two different things. And Bass Pro Shop. I think the Strike is Bass Pro Shop. Haven't tried any of those. Maybe I will? I don't know. They might not be my jam, but you know, I picked them up for like cheap. I think my jam is more like the Japanese style ones. The Fishing Star or World Tour, the Fishing Master that was on the Wii, both of them. You're what I need. Yeah, listen to that music. I don't know what that music means, but listen to that music. It means something. Fishing Resort on the Wii. That one was pretty good. That one's kind of like a little RPG to where you actually walk around to different spots to fish. Also had an aquarium. Also has an aquarium. Why am I talking about these games in the past tense? You can play them right now. They still exist. These games haven't gone away. Yeah, give me those speed lines. Give me those speed lines. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what that music means, is that I'm fishing up the gigantic version of them. Pufferfish. Pufferfish. What I actually need for my target. Pufferfish. What I actually need for my target. Pufferfish. What I need for my target. Like, there's 3 pufferfish there. Or 4 pufferfish. Yeah, that's grade A. Came down with a cough this evening. Oh man, you've got anime disease. Probably have come. No, it's anime disease. I hope I don't develop a fever. That would be a drag. If I were stuck in bed all by myself out here in the cabin, it would be miserable. You know, you could go back to your wife and kids. I remember once when I was a kid, I caught a cold and came down with a fever here at the cabin, and then I almost died because there was nobody there. Cabin fever in the woods. My dad was worried sick, scrambling around the cabin, fretting. He could have taken you to the fucking hospital. He put his hand on my forehead to check my temperature practically every minute. When I woke up the next morning, there was Dad, asleep in a chair he pulled up next to my bed. He must have been exhausted. Well, I guess the father kind of cares for his kid. When he realized that I'd woken up, he immediately put his hand on my forehead to check my temperature again, and that's when my forehead opened up and ate his hand. Then he rubbed my head gently. That day, my dad didn't go fishing. He stayed with me and we just talked the whole day. Like he should have been doing this whole time. I don't remember what it was we talked about now, but I remember plenty of laughter. Let me save again just to make sure I saved it the first time. Let me save like 5 more times just to make sure I saved it all the first times. Alright, it's been about 2 hours. That's when I usually like to make my streams. Let's go mess with the aquarium before I leave. I think all I got was the pink salmon. Wait, I have sockeye? Sockeye salmon, pink salmon, white spotted char. What fish don't I want in here? They like give you all these fish and they're like, you can only put, what is that, 10 in the aquarium. Let me just take out the minute. Well, no, let me just take out the goldfish. No, well, okay, that's it. Goldfish, you can stay. Minnow, the pink salmon's in there somewhere. There it is. My wildly inappropriate clownfish in the freshwater aquarium. Are pale chubs that big in comparison to, like, salmon? Their eyes look like they would be on, like, a smaller fish. Look at your cute little fishy. There's the sockeye salmon. The goldfish. I am going to continue calling it a goldfish. Bluegill. Three lips. White spotted char, which I do believe is in the salmon family. And the silver arowana. And what did we get for our saltwater fish tank? Puffer, mackerel, goatfish, beakfish, filefish, filefish. Filefish? Filefish. We got the goatfish? We got the goatfish. And the grass puffer, and the grass puffer. Mackerel? Mackerel. We don't have the greenling in there. I think that one's new. Spotted knife jaw. That's it. Besides the mystery fish, what I think are those two fish we just caught, maybe? Let me go check just one moment. I didn't want to start this. Today I'm going fishing in the lake. It's very brisk down by the shore these days. Well, I guess we're doing this. 50 centimeters or more. Lake trout. Come on! Don't do this to me, Noise Gate. You were doing pretty good last time, and now you're like all screeching and purring and making all kinds of noise. Maybe it's trying to tell me it's done for the day. Where are all the damn fish? Hey, hey fish, hey. Fishy, hey, hey, hey. Hey fish, fish. Fish, hey, hey, hey fish. Fish, hey, hey. Damn you. Or maybe there's more fish over on this side. Oh yeah, come on fish, 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 fish. There we go. Fish. That reminds me, I gotta find my second Wii remote to hook it up to my computer so I can emulate the Fishing Master games eventually. So I don't really want to hook this one up to the PC if I'm gonna have to cross back and forth hooking it up to the Vita to the PC. Because it seems like once a Bluetooth thing is like hooked up to something, it's kind of paired for life until you unpair it. Which it's not like you can hook it up to one thing and then hook it up to another, because I've tried that and it seems like they don't show up. Even with the thing that one of the things is off that it's paired to. Like I have to unpair it from one thing and pair it to the other. Kind of wish that if the thing it was paired to was off, it would be put in like another open pair mode, to where it would be like, now you can pair with another thing. And if the both things are on that it can pair to, it will just pair to one, whichever one came on first. And then you would have to unpair it or turn the thing off. I mean, that makes less sense to me. Maybe that's how it works, but... it just seems whenever I pair something, I have to unpair it to pair it to something else. I don't even know what you are. Are you the large size of what I'm looking for? Or the gigantic size? Sigh. Yeah, I got you. Like, I'm not even using the fast reel. I'm using, like, the slow reel. Might just be impossible to get this one. There we go, now the line's kinda going. Like, I guess I got all the well, got all the, well, not... I got the slack out of it. Are you what I need? You're not what I need, but you're gigantic, so I guess... well, no, it says mission target. Maybe you are what I need. Yeah, okay then, you're what I need. So it does look like the brown ones are the gigantic ones to tell you, like, hey, this is like the big fish, you should go for it. Yeah, grade A, there we go. When I walk down the forest trail in the evening at this time of year, the air hums with the sound of insects. In the big city, I treasure these sounds because I so rarely hear them, because they've been paved over by progress. But here there are so many chirps and buzzes that it becomes one big cloud of white noise. I remember something my dad once said. Insects sing for a reason, you know. He was right! I looked it up in a book! When I think about it that way, I feel like cheering them on. Sing your little hearts out, bugs. Aw, that's kinda cute. Let me see if I can do a screenshot. There we go. It's strange how looking at something from a fresh angle can change your whole perspective. Oh god, now it's screaming. Stop screaming! Okay, where were we? We're going to records to check on the mystery. Nope, still mystery. The other one was Jack Mackerel, it seems. Alright, next time on Reel Fishing Masters Challenge, Deep Basin. We're gonna catch that mystery fish. Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully it won't take too long. You have selected. The last one was fresh. The goatfish. The jack mackerel, which was the new fish on the mystery fish. Come on, fishy, show us your face. There we go. The grass puffer! The one that I needed a lot of, but none of them were biting on the line. And then they were all biting on the line. The spotted knifejaw. You! The filefish. And the fat greenling, as opposed to the skinny greenling? Is there a skinny greenling? We go back to the goatfish. Well, thanks for joining me, everyone. It's been a fun, interesting stream. I know I kind of got off on a ranting tangent, but that's what you do when you fish, right? You go off on, like, tangents. You're like, I'm gonna talk about, like, stuff that has nothing to do with fishing. Revenant Saga will continue. I don't know when. Today's Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. That's when I kind of like to aim it. Wednesday, Thursday. Real fishing will try to be on Sunday. Try to be on Monday, if not Sunday, or, well, Tuesday. I was, like I said, dead to the world. Sunday I was recovering from too much Dungeons and Dragons, and then Monday I was just recovering from too much being in the real world. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. Hope to see you next time. Come on, come on. Come on, thing, do the thing! Do the thing! Give me my hand! I need my hand! Give me my hand. Hands, please? Yes, thank you. Hey, no? No. Anyway, pretend I'm waving. Pretend my leap motion is working and I'm waving at you. Thanks, everyone. See you later.